never saw myself as intuitive until I met you. Welcome back to Wisdom Wednesdays. So I had a really interesting conversation this week with a very, very dear friend of mine, and she said, I never thought of myself as intuitive until I met you. And it blew me away. It totally blew me away because the entire length of time that I have known her, she has been incredibly intuitive. And she says things like, I knew that was going to happen. Or if I ever surprised her or her family with anything, she was like, I knew you were going to do that. When we would play games together, we had this crazy connection, and we almost like we could read each other's minds. And then she says that she never thought of herself as intuitive until recently, because I've been telling her how intuitive she is. And it just blew my mind, I think a lot of times we just don't understand the wisdom that's in us. But I really want you to know that it's in you. It is in you, it is in you, it is in you. And that intuition is seriously one of the most natural intelligence systems that we have in our body. And I can go into the science, but I don't really want to go into the science. I do want to geek out on the fact that there are neural cells, which is a brain cell, a neural cell in your skin. Did you know that? Did you know that when you get chills, it's your wisdom, the wisdom of your body, saying, hey, there's something going on here? That you can feel things before they get there. You can sense, your body can sense things are going to happen before they happen. And a lot of times we experience this as chills, right? Goosies. What have I heard chills called? Angel bumps, shivers, all different kinds of words that describe the same thing, right? It's this sensation that you have in your skin, like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, the hairs on your arms stand up, and there's this sensation of truth or extra sensory feeling, like you feel something that you can't see or maybe even know. There's a knowing that is beyond your logical comprehension. It's physical, it's in your body, it's innate. And one of my favorite teachers on intuition, her name is Simone Wright. She has a book called First Intelligence, and she goes into the science. If you want to go into the science, read the book. But she speaks about how we have this biological intelligence that is just here. It's in our heart, it's in our brain, it's in our gut, it's in our skin, it's in our pineal gland. It's like intuition is experienced in so many different ways. But the interesting thing is sometimes it takes someone outside of us to be like, oh, wow, you're really intuitive, for us to remember what we already know. And watching my friend discover her intuition it's so funny, and it surprises me because she's realizing things I thought she already knew about herself. And that's really what wisdom, the intention I have with these Wisdom Wednesdays is to remind you of things that you already know, to allow that piece of remembrance. And we're entering one of the most intense times of the year. I'm not even talking about astrologically, which that's a whole thing as well. But we're entering one of the most intense times of the year, which is between Thanksgiving and Christmas, at least in the Americas. High stress, high productivity, high expectation, high obligation, lots of selling, like you're being sold to on like every waking moment of your life during these 4 weeks before Christmas. And it's so important to take time for silence. You know, one of my teachers said this weekend, she said, there's no substitute for silence. So I offer, I want to offer you just a couple of minutes to just close your eyes, and I'll do it with you, to just close your eyes. If it's safe to close your eyes, take a couple of breaths. And see if you can empty yourself, empty your mind, empty your body, empty your expectations, empty the expectations of others, and see if you can simply be with yourself. Feel your breath. I can feel my heartbeat really, really strongly. And just for fun, you can say silently or out loud, I am intuitive. I'm so intuitive. I'm naturally intuitive. And in this knowing, what can be shown to be now? What can be shown to me now? And just imagine that with every breath you're becoming clearer and clearer and clearer. Every breath you're becoming clearer and clearer and clearer. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. With every breath, I'm becoming clearer and clearer and clearer. And if you can acknowledge now that you're intuitive, if you can acknowledge that intuition is an innate biological function of you, what will be shown? What can be shown to you if you're willing to begin communicating in that way? What can be shown to you? Because there's nothing you have to do. There's nothing you have to search for. There's nothing to attain. It's all here. So what can be shown to you that's already here? I hope this is helpful. I hope you've had a beautiful full moon and lunar eclipse, and that you're being gentle with yourself during this time. I'm sending you so much love, and please, please, please share with me any questions you have. And if this video was helpful, help me help you.